Another crazy introduction there. Right, it's Vinny here from VJ Fitness, yet again another weird and wonderful video to educate you and educate me and help everyone just become a better place, and we can all hand there, and in no time at all we'll solve world hunger. Whoa! Anyway, tips before bed. Now I get this question all the time. It is an important factor, can be a very important factor in your training. Like I say, sleep is literally one of the most important. Out of the three aspects considered, sleep is literally one of the most important things you can do. It's the time that it's the time that your body, if you're a bodybuilder, your testosterone levels are the highest. All the right chemicals are in your body to just breathe, relax, repair, heal, get stronger. Everything like that just happens in this one phase, this one part, this 1/3 of your day. Or should, like I say, minimum 8 hours. Make sure you get it. It's really good. Now I keep getting asked, what should I eat before bed? Now, there's loads of things, and loads of people say this and that and this and this. I'll give you sort of the rundown, very simple bit here. Okay, proteins. Get your proteins before bed, right? Probably about an hour before you go to bed. Take your proteins, alright? Don't want any carbs, because carbs are just going to sit in your body, and as I say, carbs are a form of energy. So what will happen is, if you have the carb, you eat it, you digest it, your body turns it into sugar, then you go to sleep, your body's not going to burn off that sugar, and it will just store the sugar as a fat, or it will turn it into a lipid and move it to parts of your body, and it will just store as fats, okay, and create fat cells. So little to, if no carbs, okay? Avoid carbs. Fats, good fats, healthy fats help with protein synthesis, help with just get those extra things if you struggle to get in, you know, or if you're using a source, a protein source that has these healthy fats, then, you know, it's okay. A little bit of fat's fine. So I keep getting asked, like, what are the best things to do? One of them is liquid solids. Which one should I choose? Well, solids, there aren't a lot of solid proteins as such. I mean, you can have a couple of eggs, something like that. Protein sources. Cottage cheese is very, very good, although can be quite high in fat, so make sure you get low fat sort of stuff. But cottage cheese, things like that you can just roll up. A tip that my friend used to have is he used to just have ham, a slice of ham or something like that, slice of meat that he would have cooked. So a slice of meat, cottage cheese in the middle, roll it up, eat it, there, it's brilliant. Keeps your body full, and it gives it all those important macronutrients, nutrients that it needs in this important repair time. So like I say, no fats, no hard, but yeah, solids and solid foods and things, and liquids. Well, liquids are going to be easier to digest, so if you're leaving it particularly late before you eat to go to sleep, you don't want too much of a big heavy meal for your body to digest, because as you fall asleep, the patterns of such, and this is quite true, your digestion falls. Your body still digests and absorbs, but the rate of which slows. Else, you'd be waking up in the night hungry, and you'd be waking up every 4 hours needing a crap or something. So your digestive system almost somewhat slows down at this point in time, which means you do not want to be eating a massive meal, because if you eat a massive meal, it's not going to get properly digested, and it can cause problems, diarrhea in the morning, things like that, or you can wake up with a stomach ache, various things like that. So you don't want a big massive meal. Liquids, very good, as I say, if you have it quite particularly late, very fast for your body to digest, and then can spend all the time at night of just absorbing it. So the whole 8 hours, minimum of 8 hours that you get sleep, it can just help repair, build the body. Right, there is a couple of questions and a couple of points I want you to consider. Now, as of late, there has been a lot of things coming out about what proteins you should have, and there are various different sources of proteins and various things like that. But at the end of the day, studies are coming out now that are saying that some proteins digest quicker or longer than others. So milk-based proteins such as whey, things like that, can be digested really quite simple, probably due to the fructose sugars, I think, that are in it. And things like more egg-based, they're called casein proteins, are apparently coming in, which are longer to digest. But as I say, as long as you get them in, it doesn't matter what protein. So a lot of these casein products are coming out, and they're being quite expensive. As long as you get that protein in, your body will digest it, and as long as it's got replenishes the amino acid pool, which is your general pool of amino acids essential to building cells all over the body, as long as you've got that in there, then it will use that throughout the whole night. Don't be too concerned with what type of protein you're getting in, just make sure you're getting your protein in. Don't worry about these long digesting things, because as I say, your digestion period or ability goes down when you're sleeping, just how your body hibernates, everything like that. As long as you've got it, it should replenish your amino acid pool, the natural available amino acids in your body, which it will then be just used throughout the entire night. But eating proteins like this should mean that when you wake up, you're less hungry. So yeah, at the end of the day, liquid, solids, both just as good as each other. I'd say liquids, if you're leaving it quite late till you go to bed, so half an hour or so, have your liquids, then go to bed, things like that. Make sure you're fully hydrated before you go to bed as well. This can result in you waking up and needing to go to the toilet, but who cares, you know, you need to make sure you're hydrated for this period because water is needed for protein synthesis anyway, so make sure you're hydrating yourself. Like I say, with these meals, go to bed, full proteins, avoid the carbs. Even if you're on a high carb diet, seriously avoid the carbs. They're just going to get stored as fat and not actually used for their intended purpose. And then a couple of healthy fats as well you can never really go wrong with. So at the end of the day, follow those simple things, just have an experiment. It's all experimentation. At the end of the day, we're all different, so have a try with it. Like I say, don't be too concerned with all these nighttime proteins and things like that are going on. Just make sure you get your protein, okay? Vinny here, VJ Fitness, telling you the facts from the lies and the all sorts of craziness that's out there with my own craziness. Peace.